I can't tell you the amount of times that people have just been shocked at how much the cost of an actual bespoke piece of clothing is. And the thing is that most people do not understand the feeling of having something made for them. You've only ever bought things that are made for somebody like you, right? If you're buying a small, medium, large, that's not something that's actually made for you. It's made for somebody like you, and you just might happen to fit the mold. But these are standardized sizes. There's nothing personal about it, right? There's nothing personal about a t-shirt that they made literally 10,000 of. When you go outside and you're dressed up and you want to feel unique, you're not. You're just not. The things that you're wearing at the deepest level are not personal. And if you have had something made for you, then you do understand the feeling that it brings to know that it's only yours, right? When it comes to fashion, I think that we would all be lying if we said that we don't want to be different. We want to differentiate, right? On one hand, I want to be normal enough to fit into the crowd, but on the other hand, I want to be unique enough to stand out. You know what I mean? It's like the nuance. It's the subtle nuance. People might have a beret, but they don't have a spike on the top. You know, that's my little thing. People might have a beret, but it's not adorned with a sentimental charm. There's a confidence that we derive from feeling like we are one of one. It does something to our spirit when we find out that we're not as original as we thought we were, or we're not as exclusive as we wanted to appear. It would be like the equivalent of dressing up, really trying to look handsome and good, and then you go out to the bar and there's another guy wearing the exact same pair of shoes, maybe the exact same jacket, maybe he has the same whatever, right? We don't like that. We don't like that, okay? It's a human reaction to say, I don't like it when somebody else is copying me or when somebody else is doing the same thing. Because expression is personal, it's intimate, it's sacred, and all of a sudden you're just not the only one. I think there's a human need to feel that sense of identity. It's what separates me from everybody else. I will be the first one to admit and embrace all the things that I share in common with everybody else, but I still try very, very hard to make sure that I'm differentiating in some way. And for me, that just happens to be making my own clothes. You might have a white jacket or you might have a white shirt that looks like this, but you don't have this one. You might have a beret, but you don't have this one. And the reason is because I made them. I sourced all the fabrics. It means so much more to me because I made all these things and because I know that you don't have it. It takes on a whole nother meaning when I know for a fact that you don't have what I have. And I understand if you see this as like a shallow ego thing, but to me it's very deep and it's very sacred because we all have to dress up. We all have to express ourselves. Even if we're not trying at all, even if we say, I fucking hate fashion, you're still going to dress and express yourself according to that particular attitude. And if you love fashion, then you might be unapologetically flamboyant. You know, there's two different sides to the coin. On one hand, you want to fit in and you want to be normal enough to be accepted by society and you don't want to draw too much attention. But on the other hand, you do want some attention and you do want to stand out and you do want to be a different person and you want that feeling of identity. It's like, I am unique, right? You want that. We all want that.